seriously, I talked about this release for a long time. So long, as a matter of fact, I believe that some people thought that I was making it up. Like it was never even going to happen. Well, finally, this weekend, my PSA grading submission is finally returned, finally showed up back at my house. I think it's around 60 cards. We're going to get into it right now and see what's going on. Literally, I forgot what's in here. And I know some people say that loosely, but I forget because I don't want to go back and look and accidentally see grades and stuff like that. So it's best that I just kind of forget about it and move forward, because if I sit here and think about it all the time, I'm going to lose my mind because it takes so long for it to show up. So we got the slabs ready now. Everything's here to the side. And let me tell you right now that anything you see here, you may be able to find at Walker the Collector on my Whatnot channel. Be sure to check it out. Also, if you have not signed up before, I have a link below. Just click on it. Get you $15 of free credit that you can use anywhere on Whatnot. So not just on my channel, but other channels as well. So I really suggest you go click on that. I mean, who doesn't want 15 free bucks? Comes in handy. With that being said, also appreciate you take the time to like and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Trying to build the community, and it's really fun and it's very helpful when everybody engages, right? So it's always good to do that. I love what I do. I have fun doing it. I dang sure ain't making any money from it. So with that being said, let's jump into this reveal. We're gonna go pretty quickly. I'm going to try to not give a big story on everything, but some of them I may talk about. Here we go into Rising Stars. This is the Score Treat Bo Nix. That's a 9. So I tell you right now, a paper Score Treat at a 9 is not going to do too much. Not bad to start that off, though. A 9 there. Michael Penix on the bats got a 9 also. So literally the value of this card is probably worth the price of grading. So we'll see what happens there. A Penix here. That's a 9 also on a pumpkin. Oh, wow. Start off with 3 9s so far. Let's see what we got next. We got an Arch Manning. Arch Manning on the side Prism Draft Picks. That's a 9. This is starting off pretty rough. Right? I can tell you right now. This is starting off pretty rough. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 9s in a row. That is rough. I had another Arch, and this one has an 8. So, I mean, wow. One gets you a 9. One gets you an 8. Man. Oof. I feel like I should just stop now. Like, this is rough. We're already rough. We got 4 9s and an 8. Let's see. We got a Pat Mahomes. That is 2018 Panini. I can't even remember where I got this from. I think I got this from one of those free promo packs at the college football playoff or something like that a long time ago. Whoa, we got a 10 on that one. 2018 Mahomes got a 10. So maybe, just maybe, this will get some things started for us. So love to see that. Let's get the 10 going over here. Hopefully we'll get a 10 pile going. We got a Kyler Murray. That's 2021 Donruss. I think it's some type of not insert, but parallel or something. There it is. Variation press proof red. Got the 10 on that. So there we go. Kyler Murray with the 10. So now maybe we're going to do a little clap back. Maybe we're going to see some action here. There's 2 10s. Here we got Bryce Young. Bryce Young on the Topps composite. I think this was numbered. Can't remember which one it was, but there it is. Composite green refractor out of 99, and that got a 9. Again, I'm not sure where that 9 came from because that looks great. I really am hopeful for him this season. I think he may turn the page. You get some good stuff around him. I mean, I guess that's anybody, right? Get a good program, a good team, and you'll see some good stuff. Got a Jaden Daniels. This is Prism draft picks also. One of them I have is a base and one I have is a silver. So I don't know which is. Actually, I do know. This one, it doesn't say Prism on the back. So maybe this is the base. Let's see. Yeah, it's a base and it got a 9 also. So maybe they're just like, we're not giving 10s anymore. We're just going to stop that. We're going to throw some 9s out here. So here's another one. There's a 10. So I guess I need to eat my words. They gave me a 10 on this one, which I'm happy about. I'd rather have 110 than no 10s. So Jaden Daniels on the Prism draft picks. Rookie got a 10 there. So this must be, yep, there's the Prism. So this must be the silver. And it got a 9. Oh, man. Would much rather have the 10 on this one than the other one. I mean, I can't tell you where or why, but man, that's rough. I do trust the eyes of my people in the community. They'll let me know if they see something there. So let me know if you saw something. Here's a Jaden Daniels Panini Instant. 61.99 is on the print run. Let's see what this has. A 10. There we go. Dazzles in the win over Cincinnati. There we go. I think, was that the one where, was that the Hail Mary game against Cincinnati? I think it was. Because we had your DB down there playing around or hyper excited or something. To the next one. See here, we got a Heroes. That's Tom Brady Heroes 2022. So that must be from Prestige, of course. Heroes, we got an 8 on that one. I kind of expected that one to be around an 8. It's kind of hard to get a 10 when you have that foil board and then it's like still on a paper. And then of course you see it's like not centered there left from the left to the right side there. However, there's a lot of big Heroes collectors. I like Heroes, so I'm all good with that. And remarkably, which is crazy, I've become more of a Tom Brady fan now than when he was playing. So take that from where it is. I don't know, but I'm kind of big on Brady cards. We got a Heroes from 2024. This is a CJ Stroud, and that got a 9. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, man. The 10s, I'm like allergic to 10s right now, which is really weird. And we got a 2024 T-Law, and that got a 9 also. So there you go. Like, and this is what I was talking about. Like, I'm not sure where the difference is on that thin line between a 9 and a 10, but these are all my 9s already. These are my 9s. That's not good. That's not a good ratio. And I did take a lot of care of those cards and even prepped them before they went in. They were going a long time, and this is how they coming back. So, woof. Brock Bowers here. I think this is a silver, and I got 9 on that. And this is actually on the cover. These little dots. That's disappointing. I just knew that Brock Bowers was going to be a 10. So that's a 9. I was listening to a couple of streamers talk about this also, and I really think I'm going to start, refrain from sending many of these cards in. I just like it because not only does it, confirm the validity of the card, but you can also ship. People can't claim damage, stuff like that. But this is crazy. Like, this is really crazy. Prismatic green on the Caleb, 9 on this one also. Yeah, I'm really close to start cracking these right here on this video and sending them over to tags. This is nuts. This is really nuts. Joe Burrow, this is a Gridiron Kings rookie, 9. Not on a Joe Burrow rookie. I mean, there's another Joe Burrow rookie. This one is Chronicles Panini. This is a bronze, 9. Just 9s all around. Just a bunch of freaking 9s. Jordan Love. This was a Chronicles Classics rookie. 9. Like this is, I don't even have many words anymore. Everybody, like I got right now 4 10s, 4 10s. This is probably the worst reveal I've had since I first started doing this in my very first one. And those cards, I just ripped them open, put them in the sleeves and stuff, and sent them out. There was no prep. I didn't look at the corners. I didn't look at the centering. I just sent them in. And this is reminiscent of that. Dylan Gabriel. This is a Prism draft picks on a Prism. That's a 10 for Dylan Gabriel. Yes, the same Dylan Gabriel that was drafted to the Cleveland Browns ahead of Shadur Sanders, who was then later drafted to the Cleveland Browns. That was interesting. You got a Brian Branch. I know what this is. This is a zebra. This is a zebra die cut. Brian Branch. And I got an 8.
There it is right there.
That's I'll be bare. I was just selling that raw now. And there was not a thing wrong. And I know die cuts grade hard. But I've sent plenty of other die cuts in that got 10s that this was way better than. And this got an 8. An 8 on a die cut. Zebra. There you have it. We got Wimby on the, I think this is, yeah, premium stock. Wimby. Got a 10 there. On the Ice Prism, so that's good. Got a 10. I've said this a few times ever since the Olympics. I looked at Wimby differently. I always knew he was good. I always liked him, but his Olympic performance I really, really liked. Here's an instant. That's a 9. I think I got a 10 on the last one, so this one's a 9. And I got one more, and that one's a 9 also. So there you go. Got 1 10 and 2 9s on the same card that came in the same box. Sealed all together on the same print run. One got a 10, another 2 got 9s. So, moving along. Jaden Daniels. This looks like a score-based rookie, and they got a 10. All right. So, 10 on the base, Jaden Daniels. Rookie. We'll see. I think his hype will remain unless he totally falls off a cliff because there's not many high-profile QBs that came out in this year's draft. Unlike, C.J. Stroud the year before, then you had Jaden Daniels hype this year that kind of overshadowed C.J. Stroud, even though he went back to the playoffs again. I think his value will remain if he continues to play well. And I think C.J. Stroud will also recover. Jaden Daniels again got a 10 on another one, so there you go. 2 base score cards, 2 10s. Jaden Daniels. It's almost like, you get the other team gets all these fouls given to them, and then you start getting foul calls at the end of the game. They try to make the average look better, but you know what was going on. That's how I feel with these 10s. Bo Nix, 2024 score. Rook 35th anniversary rookie. Got a 9 there. That's eerily similar to a lot of the Justin Herbert cards that I got you probably remember from 2020. That got a 9. This 9 stack is getting out of control. We got a Jalen Milroe, who's also drafted ahead of Shadur from Alabama on the Prism. And it got a 9. That one I kind of expected. You can see the centerings off there a little bit. If all these other cards got 9, I was sure that Jalen Milroe was going to get one. Pat Mahomes on the Airborne 2024. That's Rookies and Stars. We got a 10 there. I think literally like almost any Pat Mahomes cards I've sent in, I think probably have like a 98% gem rate. They always come back 10s. J.J. McCarthy on the Thrillers, 9. Of course. McCarthy, who should be running the show for your Minnesota Vikings in this upcoming year, that got a 9. Even though I just knew for certain they would get a 10. Shows you what I know. Right behind that is Jaden Daniels, so I just have no expectations of this getting a 10 at all. Just going to be honest. And there you go, as a 9. Like, this is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous to me. All right. It's another 9. This is crazy. Jaden Daniels. I think this is just that I forgot that base rookie card that comes in Rookies and Stars. That's it, rookie exclusive. There it is. Got a 9 there, of course. 9. I think it's really easy just to throw 9s out there. You just say it's got a 9. It looks really, really good, but something has to be wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I'm gonna give it a 9. Michael Penix on the Crusade. I think this is a red plaid. 9. All right. They should just send me an email saying, "Hey, bro, let me tell you something, Walker. You got straight 9s, man. Tons of 9s. Do you want these back? Because we can just send them back to you for $30." So I'll be like, you know what? Just bring them back. Send them back. Just charge me $30. I'll do better keeping them out the slab or doing somebody else. Hoopla. That's from Premium Stock at 8. You know, everybody knows cards with no borders seem to have a hard time. But that's an 8, and I'm just looking around. I don't. Oh, boy. Wemby 8. All right. Got another Wemby here. I think this is Tops. Tops, yeah. Chrome got an 8. Yep. Not much to say about that one. I knew that one wasn't centered well, but I figured that one would get a 9, but of course it didn't. Got a Monopoly Wemby. That got a 10. Somehow all my Monopolies just get 10s. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, my commentary is kind of lacking right now. Jaden Daniels on the score treat. 8. I mean, what other way would you have it, right? Got an 8 on that one. I think this is the most 8s I've had in a return in a long time. I'm waiting for my trademark like 5 or 6 or even a 4. It seems like even when I get a box full of 10s, they'll sneak in a 5 or a 6. Like Count Chocula was chewing the card right in the middle. And I know I wouldn't say anything in there like that. But again, another story, another day. We'll see what happens. Wemby Optic Splash got a 9. All right. This is a Brock Bowers Fearless Prism. Prism draft picks. Oh, 9, of course. Yep. Like, I should just say 9 before I even turn it around. 9. And now, so some of the cards I'm looking at now are some of the things I expected to really be 9s. So I've got some older NBA cards. We're going with this Kobe. This is another Kobe Black Diamond. I was expecting an 8 or 9 here. Whoa! Okay. It got a 10. Like, was not expected. A 98 Upper Deck Black Diamond. It's a single diamond, of course, so it's one of your base. But I just love this card, and I love the picture. I sent in 2 before. One got an 8, and the other one got a 9. I was hoping just at least a 9 and got a 10. Very excited about that. That actually made me happy. We got some Jordans here. Now, beggars can't be choosers. I know I already got 110, so let's see here. Got an 8 there on the Jordan Black Diamond single on that one. So 8. Got another MJ. Let's see, this is probably an 8 too then. Oh, got a 9 on that one. Nice. Got another one here. MJ. Got a 9 there, so that's not bad. 2 9s and an 8 on the MJs. Those are doable. Very doable. Especially with the Kobe 10. So I'm happy there. We got a MJ. That's from Victory. I remember ripping this at the office when I was in my IT work years ago. And I was like, man, him and the Wizards this is a funny one. And I just held on to it. Got an 8 there. I mean, black borders. I was kind of expecting probably a 9 because I didn't see any chip anywhere, any soft corners. But, there's an 8 there for MJ. Kobe on the same print run. He got a 9 there on his. So nice on the Kobe. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's put that over there with the basketball. LeBron James. I don't know why I have this up here. I don't know what this card is. So let's just see. Blue Shimmer 10. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Blue Shimmer on LeBron with the 10. Let's see here. We got an Arch Manning Fearless. Come on. Got a 10 on that rated prospect. Not bad. I mean, I would much wanted to have that Brock Bowers Red Ice Fearless. But, you know, a 10 on the Arch. That may do me well. Jaden Daniels here on, looks like a Rookies and Stars, probably base. Base Rookies and Stars got a 9. That's no comment on that one. Thought that would at least get a 10 on the base. JJ McCarty throwback rated rookie. 9, of course. Dude, my frustrations are so high right now. MJ, here we go. Another one of the Black Diamonds. Got a 9. Those I can deal with the 9s from those, from something that I've held on since 98. And they still pull a 9. To me, that's a win. Got a Jalen Hurts. And what is this? Prism. All right. This is 2020. Oh, this is rookie. Is this? Oh, it got a 9. This is the variation negative. It got a 9. And I'm like, why? Let me know if y'all see anything there. Because I looked at this one thoroughly and had somebody look at it with me. And it's got a 9. And that's a huge, oh man, that's a letdown. That is a huge letdown. Another 9. Oh gosh. Caleb Williams. Got a 10 on the reactive blue debut. Got a 10 on that, so that's good. We'll work with that one on the Caleb. Nice. That 10 stack is trying to grow, but it is short. Shorter than my puppy on her knees. This is a short stack. Michael Penix, Junior Prism, 9. I mean, why not, right? Like, again, thinking anything different is my own fault. JJ McCarthy Prism. Oh, that's a disco and a 10. Okay. Not bad. See, you throw that pill, see if you get some work in so we get this card up to pay for all those 9s over there. Good job on that one. Malik Neighbors on the Stellar. Got a 10 there. Malik. All right. Maybe Russ can chunk that ball to him. If not him, then there was a Jackson Dart I think is going to be running the show if it's not Russ. I have a few left here. Oh, man, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left? There you go. Just flip that over because that's a score treat. Brock Bowers, 9. I mean, I knew that before I even picked it up. That's why I already had it turned over. We got a Jaden Daniels. I think this is Prestige. Maybe a base Prestige. Got a 10 there on the Jaden Prestige rookie. All right. So another 10. 10 is definitely not going to catch the 9 stack, but they're trying to make it respectable. Jordan Love. This is Chronicles rookie. So it's a base rookie there. And they got a 9. So I couldn't even get a 10 on a base. Couldn't get a 10 on the base, but that's your Jordan Love rookie. And we got 2 cards now where I'm really like, just give me something. Just make this day okay, right? We got an on-campus Rome Odunze. My first on-campus I ever pulled from a box. Cleaned it up and looked good, sent it in. Oh, I got a 10. 10 on the Rome, so I'm very happy we got that. So good stuff there on the Rome. On campus, that made me very happy. And following to ended up one of Alabama's finest, Roll Tide finest, Jalen Milroe. This is on me on an auto. I can't remember if it was out of 25, 15, or 10. It's been so long. Oh, we got a 9. 3 out of 25, Jalen Milroe, Leaf Trinity Auto Platinum. And they said, let's give him a 9. It's only fair that we give him a 9 since we gave him about so many other 9s. So just to give you an idea of that 9 stack. This is 5, 7. That's 10 9s. $20 9s. $39s. And then pulling over the MJs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 37 PSA 9s. 37. 37 PSA 9s. We got 5, 10, 18 10s. 18 10s. That is rough. And then we had 6 8s. So there you go. Let me know what you think about this reveal. Let me know what you think about PSA overall. Like I said, I do have another PSA return coming back, but that's baseball. And I have another football release that I was going to send there, but I think I may send that one to SGC. It turns around quicker, and they seem to be more liberal with their grading. So let me know what you think. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Have a good weekend, everybody. Check me out again on Whatnot. Join that community. It's fun. You'll love it. Walker the Collector. I'm done.